So hi everyone. So in the last session we have talked about secrets in. Now before that we also talked about secrets in which we had a recap on static secrets and the dynamic secrets. So let's quickly revisit it. So in the static secrets, the secrets never expire unless you explicitly revoke it. Whereas the dynamic secret is having a lease period or the lease time. So whenever you enable a secret engine which is having a dynamic role in place, at that point of moment there would be a lease. Okay. Usually this lease having a duration of 360 minutes. In that 360 minutes, you actually have a time to retrieve it. Once it's over, you again need to authenticate it and then have it done. So one of what we gonna do is we will talk about the dynamic secrets. So first of all, the dynamic secrets are not present in the world. They are created once and the recall is made to the world. So to create it, we actually had this vault right in our place. So uh, we do in that manner. Then it actually doesn't exist unless and until we had a lease to it. So what we do is first of all we'll have a dynamic secret engines enabled. Then via the vault we will read it, and it would be in lease for a specific duration. So once that specific duration is done, and then we need to actually recall it and again had a lease in the vault. So that in that manner it actually works. We already revisited this whole paradigm of authentication method policies and the secret engine. So in that, currently what we're gonna do is we will take an AWS secret engine as an example. So to unlike the key value secret engines, which is enabled by default, the AWS secret engine is need to be enabled before using. So to enable these AWS secret engine, you just need to go have vault secrets enable path AWS and then type. So since the path is already being used because I have already enabled it, it was giving me the error. Let's suppose we'll have it in another path. So you can see it's enabled now. So once it's enabled, we actually need to configure it. So it's not like that um, with the help of just the enable command, you enable a secret engine. No, you need to enable it, and then second, you need to actually configure it. To configure a AWS secret engine, what you need to have is the AWS access key ID and the AWS secret access key. These both things are enabled in the IAM role. So if you are having an IAM credential, you can easily go into the AWS management console, go to my security and enable it or download the access key ID in the secret. Once you do that, you just need to go back to your terminal, do the export access key ID, AWS access key ID, and then your value. Once you do that, you need to again do it for secret access key. Okay. So once both it is done, you can easily do the vault right. Vault right AWS config root, then the access key, the secret key, and the region. So once you do that, you actually configure the AWS secret engine and your data has been written, right? So once this is done, you can easily generate any uh, secret over here. Right now, there is no values in the grid, but let's suppose you have certain roles which was there in the thing. Since you can see, I didn't put actually the exact values or which was there in my AWS access key. That's why I didn't find all the grids. But let's suppose you have certain roles, like role name. If this was in your IM role, you can actually get it whenever you had it. Okay, so this role name was not found in the AWS, hence the secret engine is giving you this error. But end of the day, if you are having the right appropriate value at that point of moment, your IM roles would be fetched in this grids area. If it isn't found, it will give you the role not found. But at the same point of moment, if the role was found, so it would be giving you the specific details over it. So this was all how to enable it. At the same point of moment, if let's suppose you need to release or revoke the release, so you will just go do it and the role name. So the lease would get revoked only. So this can be also done with the help of dynamic secret. So this was all how to enable it, how to disable the AWS secret engine, and how to actually write the config data to it. So you can see all the commands is there. We first of all, first step, we have to export our AWS access key. With the help of export command, what we are going to do is we are actually embedding it in our environment variable. Same for the secret access key. Then we will write it in our AWS config root with the access key, secret, and the region. Once that is done, then we'll read the AWS creds, and then we can revoke it. So that is a matter how we can do it. And that was all for today. Then in the next session, we're going to talk about the authentication of the same. Thank you.